Welcome back to Aircel Chennai Speaks Out. Do we actually have the right to intrude into somebody's private life, even though we have no real public benefit from that? Bhaskar, I'd like to ask you that question. What do you think?
Well, I definitely say no, because public like something is public, and celebrities celebrate themselves the evenings, the families and friends. I think there's nobody, no journalist or no privacy should come in there, because hard work you've done for the whole 24 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours public, and later on for 3 hours a day or 2 hours a day with the family and friends. I think it should be very personal, and nobody has got right to touch our privacy.
So you say they're actually entitled to their private space and their private lives?
Yes, let them do what they want, what they want, marketing,
Chinmayi, we haven't heard much from you. Right, thank you. What about you?
Yeah, I second that.
Okay.
I completely agree with Mr. Bhaskaran. All public personalities, be them film celebrities, sports celebrities,
right,
politicians, okay, they are entitled to a private life,
right,
and nobody can be nosy about it, and media can't make their private lives a marketing commodity.
Right, sir. Let me hear from you.
I second that, but I have one question. What is your comment about online privacy? Because recently we had an Indian-born Nobel laureate, Dr. Venkatraman Ramakrishnan. After he won the Nobel Prize, Indians all over Kumbakonam, Kadalur, everybody flooded his emails, and his email got jammed, saying, I am from Tamil Nadu, I am from Tamil Nadu, and he could not access his official emails. So I would like to know if anything you can throw light on this online privacy.
That once an Indian, even if he was in UK, when he was in UK, they felt proud of the whole thing. Everybody wants to jam his email and congratulating him. I think that is something which is not going to affect his privacy in any way.
Right, sir.
Ma'am, I think I'll go for that. People should know about the private life of the power above them. Because one solid reason for that is they are being paid for by the people. Let's say you talk about the politicians, the tax.
Wait, it is the popularity, it is the marketability created by the artist's performance first. Yeah, and the acceptance of the audience. Then if there's a price being fixed and the price is being given for the hard work.
Yeah, that's what I agree.
You wouldn't jump from 150 feet, would you?
No.
I've done that and broken my neck. You wouldn't do that.
Let me complete.
There's a price there also.
No, that's what. Because
Please let him speak.
Because the power above us are being paid by the people. Let's say if you talk about the politicians, the tax.
Forget politicians here. Let's talk about the film stars.
The revenue generated by the films, the TV channels.
Can you hold the mic, please?
The revenue generated by the films, the TV channels, and the TV shows, whatever. You people are being paid from there. So I guess you should.
Small corrections, right? You are right. We are not paid by that. We are paid for our talent.
Yeah, yes,
the talent that goes into the film. That is what is being paid.
So what he means is
marketable entity.
What he says is,
then you get paid. It's not you paying.
So
us.
what he's saying is that we pay the ticket that comes to see you jumping from 150 feet. Really, I think that's the point.
You only pay to hear the music from the CD. Even again, according to the Indian copyright laws, if it were to be properly enforced, you have no right to go and sing the song that Mr. James Vasantan has composed outside and make money out of it. And that's where the buck stops.
No, in a country like India, if you take according to percentage wise, many people select their leaders according to their character. In India, okay.
And
one second.
Excuse me.
Quickly.
Yeah, sure.
Very quickly. Okay.
I think we are diverging here. We are talking about private and public life, and I feel that definitely film stars or media personalities, sports person, they're all entitled to their private life, but they are in the limelight, so they must be above suspicion. They should have a sterling reputation. Okay? It is their responsibility, I feel, to lead a very perfect life, maybe more than us, perhaps.
We are also conscious of that. We are also conscious of that.
No, I disagree with that. I don't think we look at celebrities and look for role models like how I'm going to become like Rahul Gandhi. I don't think so.
No,
I don't think.
What's your point?
No, my point is this thing about they must be this perfect person and they must be this role model and this absolute. No, I think like at the end of the day they are as human as any one of us. Yeah. And I mean let's just give them a break. And if you read something, if it's obviously outlandish, just throw it aside.
So you say that the discerning reader or the discerning viewer will actually know whether we're telling the truth?
No, but having said that, Jennifer, having said that, when people come into the limelight, I think they have to prepare themselves for this onslaught. I mean, I don't think that you can be so naive to think that okay, I'm a great sports personality and therefore people love me and therefore no one's going to say anything nasty about me. Right?
That's not right. If they want to say something nasty but it's true, go ahead. That's what I would say.
Bets also. Sir, bottom line is, if you want bouquets, you must be prepared for big bets also.
Yeah, but
That's right.
For what reason? What reason? Bouquet is given because I've done well. You're satisfied. But why brick bats? For what? If I've done nothing, you will throw a brick bat at me. I will take it and throw it back at you.
Individually, you can fight.
One minute.
So there are several.
Let's hear from you.
Yeah, I think there are several programs on television wherein actors lose their emotions. I've seen a couple of programs wherein actors get into their private lives. That's right. That's right. But what I mean to say is they are presenting their private lives in front of the public. So what happens is the public gets obsessed with it, and so the media is forced. I mean, the journalists are forced to give
which will bring out the private life of the person who is interviewed.
Okay.
Don't pose questions.
Public figure.
No, I'd like you to say something, ma'am.
Okay, you want the media to be only report the good things about you, fine.
He didn't say that.
No, in the sense
What is not true, please do not print.
Go ahead and print it. You have the liberty to do it.
Anything at all.
I'm just
Wait a minute. Sharath is saying something. Sharath. What? Sharath
No, I was
says
saying
anything.
anything.
As long as
We are out of.
You are one exception. But I can understand you are an exception. You say whatever is right, publish. But there are many who doesn't even want us one small line. He has not acted bad. Why that not has come? There are many who are still insisting us.
That is your priority whether printed that or not. What is their viewpoint?
Very quickly.
See, private life as far as concerned, it must be brought out. What privacy, as you are saying, privacy up to your bedroom, up to your love affairs, okay. But privacy is like, because you become an icon after you become a celebrity, public icon. Like we say, as a public icon, you say I want to become like an APJ Abdul Kalam. What small thing, basic thing, which correct your life. So that part of the life brings you up and makes you a celebrity or a public figure.
But what's
so
that got
has
to do with privacy, his privacy that he's asking?
So privacy only, where is the boundary line causes? Only up to a bedroom or a love affairs.
Right.
Other things are not privacy. Whether
No,
you
but
walk,
privacy.
Right.
No, let's analyze it. The bedroom thing is not actual per se the bedroom.
No.
Okay, let's get that very clear.
Don't say that.
When we say that statement, let's get that very clear. See, what we are saying is, it's not the bedroom. When we say don't come to the bedroom, means don't be private about their private affairs.
Now we are see that's what. Anger of
you cannot just cross my gate and come into the house. Where's my bedroom?
No, privacy like what are small things you do. You go out with the family, you go out for your outing, and that has been covered and pressed.
Hold a minute.
That have been published.
Don't interfere.
Okay,
in this.
Mr.
We'll do it.
Sharathkumar, I'm just taking
Okay,
your
let me hear.
example. I'm not pointing fingers at you, but you say
you
your
can.
flight is at 7 o'clock.
Yes.
Now, if I were to take your flight, I should have been at the airport at least 10 minutes. I should have
Quickly.
been at the airport at least 6.
You're right.
I would have to wait in a long queue for check-in,
Yes.
and I would have to go through security, and
Yes.
I may not even find place to sit in the lounge.
Yes.
But because
No,
of
let
your
us, please,
celebrity
let us.
status,
Let it.
you get into the airport, you're immediately ushered into a VIP
No.
lounge. Your
I'll answer that.
check-in,
No, I'll answer that,
even
I'll
if
answer
there
that.
are 10 people ahead of you, they just run to you and they
Let me answer
escort
that
you with a
question. Let me
smile,
answer that question.
and you're escorted
Let-
right into the
Let
aircraft.
me-
Sometimes the flight may even wait
Let
for
me
you.
answer that question. Very
Yes,
good
wait for
question.
you. So-
Very authentic, very interesting question. Sharathkumar is a planner. I know time management. My baggage is already reached. My boarding pass has been taken by my managers. When I go there, I will say the flight is on. Excuse me, gentlemen, can I go? I ask them. And then I have a status called ex-member of parliament status, also given by you guys, and which sometimes we have to use because today I have to come to the show which mattered to me because all the panelists are here. This is a matter of concern for the entire state today that is happening. But that day, give me that little thing, that celebrity status that I have to go in there. I will not disturb it. I'll be there in half an hour. If not, I'll miss the flight. No hassle. I'll fly tomorrow morning and cancel the program for public cause.
Okay.
I wouldn't mind doing that. It's a good question. But you plan. I have planned it.
Right.
Because they told me I had to be here. It is a very serious issue that we have to address. And I'm here because Mr. Journalist, Mr. Murari is there, Chinmayi is there, and Fathima, and all of you, all erudite people who are here. I think I should make a point here. It's very important today at the juncture to put an end to this and let us not precipitate this issue any further. We go to some kind of a joint action committee plan, but sit across the table, let it be the publisher or the film fraternity, thrash it out, put an end to this.
Right, Sharath, I have one question I want to ask you. Is it a stress for you to be in the public eye?
No, I don't take it as a stress. Maybe others may feel it, but I love it. If
What
I
about you,
I don't have a problem, I don't think that's development.
No?
And also, very honestly, because I'm a singer, I don't think it, for people especially like me, it is, we are not hounded, we are not followed. I still go out in my, home clothes out. Nobody even asks me. Sometimes they say, okay, hey Chinmayi, I think I really like your song in this movie, and there it stops. I'm not hounded, I'm not bugged. I still lead my life very peacefully. I walk happily on the roads, and as long as this is concerned, I am not stressed, and I don't think it will even get there.
Please, can we first hear from you?
I certainly enjoy the privileges of being a known person in any place that I go, be it a normal public person or the persons from the airport or anybody. The attention that I draw is definitely very enjoyable.
So you like it, Fatima?
I certainly love it, Jen.
Let's hear from you.
All right. What I say is everybody in this world is entitled to a private life, be it a normal person or a celebrity. So, but being a celebrity, everyone looks up to you. And thereby, previously it was only as an icon. Now, the media becoming more and more trying to up the other, one wants news better than the other. So you try and up, and because of which you have all this malicious publicity, trying to sell your point.
Right.
Now, that is where the buck has to stop. That is, as he said, the correct publicity will be, talking about the true things, whereas making up things, and then saying, sorry if at all they do, that is wrong. So the line has to be drawn. They are entitled to their privacy unless they do, because they are icons, unless they do something wrong, then they can't say, I need my privacy.
Right.
Because they are there on top.
Fair enough.
And we look at
Can you give him the mic, please, very quickly? Final thought?
Constant scrutiny is a price for fame?
Yeah, maybe. It's a price for fame. People like to know about me. People, when I walk, talk.
Okay, that's fine. I've completely run out of time, so I'm going to ask our panelists right here. Let me start with you, Fatima, because Sharath has to rush away now. Let's have your final thoughts on this whole issue that we've talked about today.
I think we should definitely draw a line between what should be written and what should not be written about a person. Just think, if you have written about yourself, will it hurt you? If you just stop to think like that, probably you will never write such things about the public figures.
Right.
That's how I feel.
What about you?
I think I've said enough about this, and I would like to only, let us not precipitate this issue any further, because I belong to both the fraternities. I started my career as a journalist.
Indeed, yes.
I've been in a journalistic family. I am the president of the Artists Association. I think I've got a moral responsibility to see to that the balance is kept, and we keep going in this life. Do not precipitate the issues any further. The cause of action lies with the vernacular newspaper. I think they should rectify it, put an end to this very gracefully. That's what I would say.
Chinmayi?
And also, on another note, I would like to say thank you. If a singer is known to the public today, it's because of the media, it's because of the press, it's because of the papers, it's because of the magazine and the television channels. We are very thankful to it, but sometimes when it does hurt, it hurts, and we are just vocal about it to say that, hey, it hurts too, please leave us be.
Right.
But I'm thankful.
Let's leave the final thought today
a lot
with
of bad things
Murari.
have been said about the press. Let me say,
indeed.
press freedom is no greater than.
A lot of views have been said about the press. That's not the bad things about the views. They are entitled to give the views.
Fantastic. Let me tell you something. Press, there is nothing like a press freedom. It is individual freedom. Freedom of expression for the press is only as much as any individuals under the Constitution. So secondly, we have the Press Council, as Sharath rightly said, and thirdly, we have our own regulations. You don't paint the entire media with the same brush. That is the point we are making. Just as there's good cinema and bad cinema, there may be good press and bad press. That's it.
So do you admit that this was a bad press?
Yes, an instance of a bad press.
We said so. Anyway, I think that's a very valid point. Thank you, Murari. Thanks very much. I think you spoke on behalf of all of us there this evening. And of course, I do believe that we in the press, we do have a responsibility. It's been a most interesting debate that we've had. And interestingly enough, most people, although we might want to know about our favorite entertainers, of course, there are some cases that what they actually want us to know is also very important. And the line, I think, between public and private life is a very, very fine one. Thank you very much for watching us, and we'll be right back with you. We'd really like to know what you think and what your stand is on this issue. Do write to us at feedback@ndtv-hindu.com. And if you want to participate in our future shows, do call us 044-4290-7777 or 99-413-2222. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.